There were things I wanted to know, but the staff just looked so busy. I didn't want to be a nuisance.
You might recognise this. Hospitals are busy places, and it's quite common to feel like you don't know what's going on or what you can and can't do. It's like your care happens around you, but without you. Sometimes this is good, as it lets you rest when you're unwell. But sometimes people rely on staff to do everything for them in hospital. Evidence shows that patients actually do better in the long run if they stay involved in their own care. In hospital, staff will encourage you to do things for yourself. However, your care also needs you. This short film will tell you why your care needs you to be an active part of it and how you can do this. Florence told us what happened to her.
I'm very independent at home, but I fell and ended up in hospital. Didn't break anything, but had quite a bit of bruising. Well, they did a lot of tests, I don't know what for. But I was barely out of bed for a week. Anyway, I was glad when they told me I was ready to go home, but a bit worried. I realised I'd have to manage by myself. I didn't really know why I'd fallen, and I was a bit scared I might fall again. But I didn't tell anyone.
This is what a hospital nurse said to us.
We think it's really important for patients to get up and keep moving. Rest is rust. People can lose their strength if they don't move about, and this can make them more afraid when they go home. Because we assess people's risk of falling, we know who's safe to get up and move about and who needs help. Sometimes we're really busy, so don't get enough time to help patients move as much as we want. And the hospital environment can be very different from home. Patients and family members can help by asking us what is safe for them to do and the best ways of doing it. We know being more active in hospital can make life easier at home and speeds up your recovery.
This was Frank's experience in hospital.
We have changed some of your medications. I'd also like to prescribe you on Loxonidine.
I remember the doctors coming round to talk to me about my heart, and then they said something about changing my pills. I didn't really understand, but I thought, they know what they're talking about. They're the experts, so I'll leave it up to them. And then before I went home, they gave me this big package of medication. I didn't really ask any questions. I was just so relieved to be going home. I think I take those before breakfast. I'm sure that was the big packet. There's some supposed to be twice a day, and there's some at lunchtime, but I don't know which they are.
Medicines are often changed in hospital. This can create confusion and anxiety after discharge. Patients and their families can ask to practice taking the medications safely. We need people to understand their medications.
That wasn't the only thing I had trouble with after I came home. I'd been feeling really achy and I didn't know what to do about it. And then I remembered them telling me what to do if I was worried. So I called the local chemist. And they said it was a common side effect with the meds, but to speak to my GP if it carried on. That was reassuring.
As for knowing what to expect after discharge, it's important to speak to staff about what to look out for when you get home and who you should contact if things don't go quite as planned. It's also important to find out if you will receive any follow-up treatment or care at home, for example from a GP or a community nurse.
Staff are here to help you get better, but to do this, your care needs your active involvement. So, when you can, take the opportunities in hospital to talk to staff about your health and what's happening to you. Understand and practice your medicines. Stay active and occupied, and know what to expect when you go home and who to seek help from. Staff can help you do these things, and if you have family, they can help as well. Doing these 4 things while in hospital will help you manage better when you get home. Your hospital team will give you a Your Care Needs You booklet on the ward. Show this to your family.